Hello StarCraft fans, this is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. This is a game between ShoWTimE and Guru on Dusk Towers. We've seen both of these players on my channel but never actually playing each other, so very excited to bring this match to you, and let's go ahead and introduce these guys. In the bottom of Dusk Towers we have the blue Zerg player from True Esports. It is Guru. This is formerly Team Excellent Supremacy, but it is now True Esport according to Liquipedia, which is my gospel in StarCraft 2 things and all things related to it. And in the top side of Dusk Towers, we have the red Protoss player from Team Millennium. It is ShoWTimE, hailing from Germany. So here we are, a Zerg versus Protoss here on Dusk Towers. We've seen some really amazing matchups with this particular matchup on this map before. Looks like we're going for a hatch first play from Guru and ShoWTimE. Yes, indeed, going for that Nexus first, throwing down the pylon here at the top of the ramp. Gonna get some minerals, and then throw down the Nexus first play. Pretty darn safe, to be honest here. With the addition of Photon Overcharge, it's really hard for Zerg to break this, especially if they go hatch first. So this is pretty much just Protoss adapting to what Zerg has been doing in Legacy of the Void, where Zerg feels safe enough to go hatch first. So basically ShoWTimE and other Protoss say, fine, we will go Nexus first, we'll get double Chrono Boost out, and that will help us immensely into the mid game against anything that you try to do against us here. So Guru getting that spawning pool, there it is. I was going to say not getting an extractor, but there is one over here. Just couldn't quite see it on my screen. So a very, very standard opening, as standard can be for Guru. Gonna likely get that speed on his lings to deal with any depths that might come out and try to ruin his day. Double assimilator here on the way for ShoWTimE. 3 workers on the gas immediately. Another pylon coming up. And the question is, do we get a double gateway or possibly a gateway into an orbital command, a cybernetics core into a gateway? We'll see what ShoWTimE does here. There's the cybernetics core, and continuing to make probes and actually getting a zealot out. He feels worried enough about ling pressure that he's getting a zealot out this early. Surprising indeed. Not sure the Guru is planning on being that aggressive. He took his 3rd hatchery. Second one just popping now. Yeah, I mean, there are no lings in production. ShoWTimE might be overreacting just a little bit here, but you know what? As they always say, better safe than sorry. Command Center Nexus is now up and running with that Chrono Boost on both of those Nexuses, or Nexi. There's a lot of argument and disagreement in my comments about which is proper there. I'm going to call it Nexuses just because it sounds like English, and that's what I speak. Anyway, using the Chrono Boost for sure on that worker production right now, already up to 28 over 24. ShoWTimE in the lead for sure there. Getting that cybernetics core, researching the warp gate here. Another adept, or first adept rather, coming on out. And a Stargate. Stargate here for ShoWTimE. He does like his Phoenix in this matchup. Phoenix can be very good hunting overlords, picking up drones, killing them, picking up queens. Can be also very good at slowing down the economy of the Zerg. However, nothing else has really been out to pressure our Zerg player at all. Guru has been allowed to get up to his drone count. He's now up to 29 compared to 32. An Oracle on the way, 5 drones in production at once. That's exactly what Zerg can do to you if you leave them alone for this long. So the question is, can the Oracle slow this down enough? It is being Chrono Boost out. Guru, I think at this point, recognizing, okay, if there aren't adepts coming, there has to be a Stargate. A Stargate opening here from my opponent. Evolution Chamber coming up. There we go. Spore Crawlers now on the way. Spore Crawler, and not one here. Not really worried about losing just a couple drones, apparently. Where is that Oracle? Where are you at, Oracle? Now just popping out. We'll follow him across the map. Always nice to see where these guys go. I think they're robots. I don't think there's actually a Protoss in there from what I can see. Right? It's like a ball of energy, and it flies around, and I'm pretty darn sure there's not any Protoss units actually controlling that thing. 3rd Nexus from ShoWTimE. Wow. Looking good. Single gateway, 3 Nexus opening from ShoWTimE. Again, Guru opening as greedily as he can, but I don't think he can keep up with what is happening here. Oh no, the Spore Crawler is too late. The Queens are trying to kill that Oracle. Can't quite do it. Almost gets it. Ends up getting 4 drone kills there, possibly more. Yes, 5. Excellent control there by ShoWTimE, just losing its purification beam ability. Gosh dang it, what is it called again? Purifier, pulsar beam ability. Void Ray under construction by ShoWTimE. as well as a robotics facility and a Twilight Council. I'm going to go for those Blink Stalkers. I have to imagine that's what it is. +2 missile attacks for Guru, and Overlord just kind of scouting things out right now, checking to make sure there's no crazy 4th base coming up for ShoWTimE. And is there a 4th on the way for Guru? I don't know that there is. He might be happy with going 3 base here with a Lair, with a Roach Warren, with his upgrades. It's 54 to 52 total harvesters, but again, 3 base Protoss, pretty darn scary stuff. Getting up more kills there is the Oracle, 6 total kills. Again, the timing on that Spore Crawler was just a little bit too late. Guru tried to delay it as much as he possibly could, but unfortunately he saturated this before the Spore Crawler was ready. And when the Oracle came in, that was sayonara to those drones. So now, the Oracle with its energy is able to throw down Revelation, causes enemy units and structures within the target area to grant vision for 43 seconds. Also, a Stasis Ward is nice, traps units inside them, cannot attack or be attacked. Getting stabbed in the face by Queens, always not a fun thing for those Oracles at all. Ground weapons level 1 finishing now. Missile attacks level 1 finishing in 4 seconds. Sentries, resonating glaives on the way to increase the attack speed of the Adepts. And ShoWTimE, what's he planning on doing here is the question. I mean, he's really set up nicely here with the cannon, with double pylons here. He can photon overcharge as necessary. So many gateways in production. Assimilators as well. Gas being the lifeblood of the Protoss army. Oracle just swinging around, just trying to see if there's anything he can see. 4th base is now just about to complete for Guru. Muscular augments and glial reconstitution being researched for Guru as well. And here comes a small push of a few Lings and a few Roaches, and I'm just not sure what this is going to do. Yeah, I mean, the Lings recognize they can't do much here. The Sentries can trap them with their force fields very easily. Adepts can clean them up at that point as well. And the Roaches decide to head on back home. There's just too much defense here. Can't get through these walls. Can't get around the backside very easily. We'll get trapped if that happens. And now ShoWTimE, it's up to him to show the initiative as a 5th base is under construction by Guru. Yep, there's that blink I was talking about. Is it being Chrono Boost? It is indeed being Chrono Boost. Chrono Boost being wasted on this Robo facility just a little bit here. ShoWTimE should be putting something out there, but yep, Revelation being thrown down. We see a lot of blinking stuff down here, and there's really not much of an army to make that happen. It's going to be Revelation, allowing ShoWTimE to see what's going on inside that main base at pretty much all times. Losing an Adept? No. No! The Hydras take down a full Warp Prism. Nicely done by Guru. That's going to hurt ShoWTimE quite a bit. Wow. Robotics Bay under construction by ShoWTimE. He is also getting +2 missile attack. Lurker Den on the way for Guru. And +2 missiles. So he's going a Roach Hydra Lurker type composition, which can be good against Protoss. Maybe not the best, but the Lings come rolling on in, taking a lot of damage. That is so many Adepts. That is so many Adepts. 3, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 or so. Good force fields trapping some Roaches inside. The Roaches all end up falling, not really killing much of anything there. This guy survives. He is a survivor. Oracle rolls in, kills. Now he has 10 total kills on these workers. Might actually die. No, ShoWTimE. Better control than that. Ends up getting on out of there. Both players around 200 APM. Currently 300 for Guru, 230 for ShoWTimE. Just playing so fast here. Hydras, Roaches on the creep, which has looked very good. This creep spread actually pretty darn fantastic. Roaches and Hydras taking out a single Stalker there. Any disruptors on the field? What is that Robotics Bay for? Forcing a cancel on that Nexus actually is this Roach Hydra army. Ravagers being morphed on in that Lurker Den, not quite finished yet. And here come the disruptors being double pumped from these 2 robotics facilities. Number 1 up there. Number 2 is down here. Checking for that base. There's not one. Don't go up this ramp. Guru, don't do it. He is going to go for it anyway. Roaches, Ravagers, Hydras, Corrosive Biles being thrown on down, trying to kill stuff. Not really doing much damage here. Forcing a pylon to cancel. He might kill a 1 or 2 Adept. Getting a Sentry. That was nice. And taking out the Mothership Core. Are the Hydras with the target firing. He's just going to stand right on in here, isn't he? Man, he's trying to kill stuff. The Hydras and the Roaches can't quite decide what to do. Purification Nova's chasing the army away. A drop here with Adepts in the main base. There are only Queens to deal with it, but Lings rolling in as well. Getting a full surround on these guys. Can this one Sonic transfer out before it dies? No! Completely destroyed. Guru on his way back just to help if necessary, but unfortunately not necessary. And gives ShoWTimE the breathing time that he needs. Replanting this 4th Nexus. Hive under construction. 2 Lurkers on the way, and Guru is getting his +2 missile attack and +1 Carapace. The Stalkers do have +2 attack. No army. or no armor, rather, and no shield upgrades for those guys. Lings running around, roaches and hydras running around, and the Lings might catch a few trailing adepts. No, they do check to make sure they do see this base is running. Good splits, killing a couple roaches and hydras, but not that much at all, really. The Lings running on in. They might have been able to force a cancel on that Nexus, but they're kind of indecisive as to what they're doing. Lings rolling on in. Another Nova, killing more hydras and more roaches. Taking out both of those pylons. Lurkers on the ground as well, spining through everything. Forcing a cancel on the Nexus is ShoWTimE. Nova, fairly well dodged there by Guru, but his job is complete. He forced a cancel on that 4th base. He has his 5th base up and running at 70 to 67 Harvesters. Looking good. Keeping the Protoss on 3 bases is, I think, what Guru is trying to do here at the 10-minute mark. Oracle, nope. Warp Prism running on in once again. Going to try to land, but there's a lot of army here. ShoWTimE, be so careful with these Adepts. And yeah, gonna try to kill them. Should be able to pick them up. And no, actually ShoWTimE lets them die. ShoWTimE says, "You are a disgrace to the Protoss. I leave you to die. If he lives, he lives. And if he dies, he dies." Name that movie. Creep spread heading out over to the right here for Guru. Infestors on the way, +2 Carapace and +1 melee, as well as an Ultralisk Cavern for Guru. Going for those Ultras. Immortals immediately being pumped out for ShoWTimE in reaction. Does he know about an Ultra, or is he just guessing at this point? Where is that Ultra Cavern? I don't think he knows about it. Nope. Does not know about that Ultra Cavern. Just basically saying Immortals are going to be good here. There's a lot of roaches, so might as well use them. Warping in more Adepts. Swinging on in for yet another attack way down here, where there are no spines at all. The army heading over to the right side, making sure this base has not been taken. The answer is no, no Nexus there. Warp Prism is visible on the minimap for Guru. It only matters if he responds in time for this. Another attack up here, forcing it back. Can the Lurkers burrow? I don't know if they can. Force fields trying to trap some units, not doing a great job of it, but the Adepts, a lot of Queens here getting that Warp Prism, and now the Adepts are stuck. The army, however, for ShoWTimE looking very strong indeed. Purification Nova killing a Lurker, sending its body flying. Killing Creep Tumors, finally getting rid of all of those Adepts in the ground. More Novas swinging on in. A little bit of a dodge there. Infestors in play as well here. Templar Archives being built by ShoWTimE. He probably wants to go for the Archon route. Again, this base is completely up and running. Gas income not being taken, surprisingly, but once again, here's a pretty darn big battle. Nova swinging on in, catching a few Roaches and Ravagers very easily there. Blinking forward in an aggressive manner here is ShoWTimE. Aspire on the way for Guru as well. Immortal count looking good for ShoWTimE. He has 5 with 1 more on the way. Queens joining the army. Ultras here with +6 armor, 38 damage on their Kaiser Blades. Pretty good, not the greatest. Nova killing a bunch of Hydras and killing a few Roaches and Queens. Oh, getting a surround on the Disruptors though, killing 1, 2, 3 Disruptors falling. The Ultras on top of everything, forcing a retreat and a recall from ShoWTimE. Unfortunately not catching everything. And these Stalkers are in a lot of trouble. As they get completely cleaned up there on the high ground. 181 to 185 total supply. Guru looking okay right now. 79 to 70 total Harvesters. Lings, 20 Lings in production. Nova comes in on top of the Ultras. Doesn't do much to them though. Another Nova killing a few Hydras and another recall. By ShoWTimE. Free Immortal? Possibly Free Immortal? No. Purification Nova and the rest of the army does save this Immortal's life. He should send them all Christmas cards and thank you cards when they need to. Another Nexus coming up for ShoWTimE. Does Guru see this? No, he doesn't see it. Just move the Creep Tumor up just a tiny bit. There it is. And he's going to send some Lings out to check this out. I think the Lings are going to get there before the Creep Tumor manages to do it. Oh, sees the base. The army coming from this side, though. More Novas exploding, killing an Ultralisk. The Lings, however, getting a full surround on this Nexus. Can Guru kill this one with this number of Lings? That's down to about 25% health. The Lings are not getting killed quickly enough, I do not think. +1 here. Adrenal Glands is not quite finished yet. And the Nexus does fall to the Lings. However, ShoWTimE pushing forward. Lings, Ultras, Infestors, Queens, a fungal growth on top of everything here. The Ultras falling very quickly to just a large number of Immortals here. A big swell of Lings might be able to handle this. They are pretty much perfectly made for this particular composition for ShoWTimE, but I'm not sure if they'll get out in time. There are 17 Hydras in production for Guru, but can he make it work? He's going to kind of trickle them in piece by piece. I think ShoWTimE might have this. Once the Protoss army is on the front door of you as Zerg, you're in so much trouble here. Drones forced to pull off the line as well, trying to kill these Immortals. Hydras stabbing from up there. Unfortunately, they're force fielded out and being killed piece by piece. And Nova takes care of 4 of the Hydras. Another Nova taking care of 1 at the backside. 85 to 155 total supply. ShoWTimE looking very strong indeed. And there's the GG from Guru. Guru's defeated, ShoWTimE's victorious, and Guru has left the game. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. A ZVP between Guru and ShoWTimE. ShoWTimE, again, he lost a lot in that final battle. All he had left was basically a giant number of Immortals and Stalkers. I feel like if there were enough Lings left on the field for Guru, if he hadn't come over here and forced to cancel on this Nexus, he'd have enough Lings to deal with the remainder of this army. But, you know, if wishes were fishes, we'd all be fed a lot. So, well played by Guru, well played by ShoWTimE. Congratulations to our German Protoss player, and that's it from me. So this has been Falcon Paladin with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter and Facebook, both at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thanks for watching, and you take care of yourself.